I'm Steph.
I'm Michael.
And today we're checking out Manhattan Project War Machine.
From Grail Games.
Yes.
This game plays 1 to 4 players and has a box playtime of 1 to 2 hours. So thanks to Grail Games for providing us this copy of Manhattan Project War Machine, but they didn't give it to us in exchange for this video. They gave it to us because they know we like to play all the games. So let's get right to it while I teach you all the rules. So the rules are in this 6-page fold out, and the setup, the player setup is here, but the setup example is on the inside page. So all you have to do is watch along here and I'll show you how everything is supposed to be. So take your cargo board, warehouse board, and a structure board, which are these 3 boards, and place them face up in front of you. The cargo board should be placed with the non-upgraded side up, and that's the side with these icons, with 2 dice here and 1 die here. On the upgraded side, it will look like this, 1 die to 1 die. So you want to be on the non-upgraded side. You will also put the A1 and A2 boards face down right here, where you can see how much it's going to cost you to upgrade these boards. B1 through 3 next to this board here, your structure board, and C1 and C2 next to your warehouse board, which will upgrade your warehouse. You're going to take 3 action dice and put them on your cargo board. It doesn't matter which sides are face up because you're going to roll them anyway. These 2 dice, these are going to be unlocked when you unlock these 2 boards, so just move them off to the side. Shuffle up all of the company cards and government grant cards. Company cards look like this and government grant cards like this. Shuffle them all up, deal each player 2. Each player will select 1 of each and return the cards you did not choose to the box. The company card will go face up near your player board, and the government grant card will stay face down. These are end game goals. So, choose a random player to go first. They will get this first player token. Whoever gets first player gets 2 money, 1 steel, and 1 food. Player 2, which is Steph, will get 1 fewer money. Player 3 gets 1 fewer iron or steel or whatever this is, and that it is steel, and that will basically mean they don't have any steel. Player 4 also doesn't get a food, so player 4 will end up with just $1, and that's it, or 1 money. You're going to put 1 of these victory points on the 0 space and just keep the second one nearby. Those will be revealed when you get your warehouse upgraded. You'll see there's a spot for 10 and 20, and that is where this marker belongs. Keep in mind, you're not going to keep track of all of the different victory points that you get for everything in the game. You are just going to get extra victory points on this chart. You are limited to 9 until you open up these warehouse boards. Game board goes in the middle. Put the round tracking marker set to the number of players. 1 and 2 players, 6 rounds. 3 players, 5 rounds. It's not marked, but 4 players is 4 rounds long.
Thanks, Aldi, for that subscription, and hopefully you're enjoying the cruise. I think you're on a cruise right now.
Are y'all in
Norway?
Are y'all up in Norway? So, separate all of the structure tiles into industrial, commercial, and government. Government tiles on this end, commercial down here at the bottom, industrial over here.
Just Michelle.
Got it. So, these sections are not labeled. However, they should match whatever this single icon is down here in the corner. Government here, commercial here. And then you are going to reveal 3 on each. So you'll notice that the tiles that are newly coming out will cost the most. As the tiles age out, they will become cheaper and cheaper to purchase. So you've got pollution tokens, which looks like this. And when you clean up pollution, it'll look like this. So, and that's all you'll need. You just need to keep those pollution tokens off to the side. So, on your turn, you're going to roll action dice. Then you're going to take global actions with those dice. Then you're going to activate structures on your board. And then you're going to clean up and check for end of the round. So, and then the next player is going to go. This is not a game where I allocate a die and Steph allocates a die. No, I'm going to do all of my dice actions on my turn. Then Steph is going to do all of her dice actions on her turn. So I'm going to pick up and roll my 3 action dice on my cargo board. If I've got any cargo extensions with more dice, I will roll those as well. I can re-roll these dice up to 2 times, but I have to keep at least 1 die from each roll. So let's pretend here and say I roll this. Look, I've got a nuclear symbol. This nuclear symbol basically is flexible. I can use this on anything I want, but it means I'm going to get pollution in the form of -1 victory point unless I clean it up. So that might be risky to do.
But we all have an ability that we could maybe use it on.
That's right. All of these company cards have abilities where I can use that nuclear die, but I'll explain that here in a second. So I've got a wrench icon. The wrench icons can be used over in this industrial section. And this energy bolt can be used on any of these sections. But keep in mind, you will have to apply at least 1 die in that section to be able to use energy for something. For example, let's say I ended up with this die roll. When I'm placing dice out here on the main board, I can place my wrench here and then do my action. I cannot place my energy die here or here until I've got at least 1 commercial die or government die out there. I could place my energy die here, or if I had rolled it, another wrench die. But keep in mind, I can't place an energy die until I've got 1 of these commercial dice out here. I could use a nuclear die for that in the place of that hat icon, and then afterwards I could place this energy die here next to it. So anyway, I'm gonna roll dice, lock 1 down, roll dice, lock 1 down, or I could stop at any time as long as I have all of this. Now, don't be like Steph and think that if you've got 5 dice, you've got at least 5 re-rolls. No, you've only got 3 rolls, basically the same as Yahtzee style. So, after you have locked in your dice, you are going to place dice on the game board. Obviously, you have to place dice where they go. I cannot place a hat up here in the wrench section. I can only place that in the hat section. And then I'm going to take 1 of these actions here. If I have placed a hat or a nuclear symbol, all of your opponents will get to take something from these follow actions. So, and this slash means nothing at all. You can't take any action on this spot. The only reason this is here is that it's a lesser action of this space. So that's the only reason why this is there. For example, if I take the $3 action, Steph is not limited to taking $1. She could take any of these 3 actions. So it might be easy to miss in the rules. But if I take this action, Steph is not limited to nothing at all. So let's say I take 3 coins. Steph can do whatever she wants. Then for my next action, I take a lightning bolt, which means I get one of these actions. Steph gets nothing, unfortunately. And then let's say I go here. I will take one of these actions. Sorry, these are flip-flopped on the board. Get one of these actions. Steph will take one of the lesser actions. So
that's why I start with less stuff, because I'm in theory getting other things as Michael takes his turn.
Which then Steph could use when it is her turn. So I'll talk a little bit about these actions in detail in a bit. Let's go ahead and move on to the third step, and that is to activate structures. Return all of these dice on the game board to your structure board, and you are going to place things where they match. The rules don't specifically mention it, but if I had placed a nuclear die out here on the hat symbol, I do not have to place it on the hat symbol here. I can place it anywhere I want, including on this right here. So also remember, the same rules apply for the lightning bolt. I cannot place this energy symbol. I cannot place the energy symbol down here. I can only place it where there is a die already placed in that region. And then you're going to activate structures based on the structures you have. Now, hopefully, since I've got dice placed up here, hopefully I've got one of these government or multiple of these government tiles here. Let's say I've got both of these. I am going to activate these if I meet their requirements. Well, let's take a look at this bank one. To activate this, I'm going to need 2 dice, at least 2 dice in this section right here. I do have 2 dice in this section. So I can take this action one time, 3 coins for 2 victory points. So when I activate this, I will slide it down to show that I've used it. And then the scrapyard, it takes 1 die. Now notice I am not spending these dice. I just have to meet the requirements. So I could activate this as well, where if I'd have to take a look at this in the iconography. But
every one of the recycle that's been cleaned up, you can get 1 steal, a maximum of some number of times.
Maximum 3 for this. So yeah. So I can activate any or all of these. There are some tiles, none of which are out right now, but they've got arrows pointing to the sides. And it might have, for instance, a steal on it. And what that means is anytime you activate the tiles to the immediate left or right, you will get that bonus of 1 steal or 1 food or whatever it is.
And you can activate these tiles in any order, right?
Yes. Resolve the ability and move the tile down to show that you have done that action. Everyone has their own company ability. For mine, it's resolve the effects of one of your structures 1 time. So I am not sure if I'll double check on the rules to see if I can resolve one of my structures that's already been resolved. That would make sense because this can already resolve a structure. So I would assume I can resolve the effect of a structure even if I don't meet that requirement. So, or even if I've already activated it, I will have to double check the rules. So, because I took a nuclear die, I should have already taken one of these nuclear things on my turn. Now, finally, we're going to return the dice to the cargo board and the cargo extension. And move any structures that you activated this turn back to their unactivated position If you're the last person to take a turn this round, advance the round marker on the game board. If it's already on the last round, well, then it's time to go to final scoring. For final scoring, you're going to add victory points for resources remaining in warehouse, the victory point values for your game end structures. For example, this is a game end structure. Doesn't have any points, but it does reduce that nuclear
Yeah, so
thing.
basically up to 3 points, right?
Right. Now, well, it removes them. It does not clean them up.
Right. Points.
Yes. And you're going to get victory points for your government grant if you manage to meet its condition. So, in the case of a tie, most total resources wins. So, let's talk a little bit about these actions in detail. Some of them are super easy. Some of them take a little bit of explaining. So, obviously, get money, get food, get steel. Trade a steel and a food one time to get one of the plus signs. That's those B boards and C boards that Steph's pointing to. Over here, steel for a victory point or 2 times a steel for 2 points, which you can do twice. So 2 steel is 4 points. Same thing for food. Food becomes victory points. Going around the board, a steel or a food for $4, and you can do that action 2 times. Similar but lesser action. $3 will do a cleanup action on one of those nuclear tiles. $6 will get you 1 warehouse extension. So when you do these, C1 and C2 must be done in order. These can be done in any order. I should have said that for this part here. This A1 and A2, it doesn't matter which one you do because both of them are the same. However, you can also, instead of doing A1 or A2, you can flip your board over to the other side. You will notice down here in the corner, you can always change any 2 dice to a single dice face.
Once per round.
For example, if I have these 2, I can remove this die. Well, let's say it's not a nuclear. Let's say I really needed a hat symbol. I can remove this die to change this to a hat. So that's how that works. When you turn this over, you can once per round change any 1 die to any symbol.
I mean, that's pretty good.
It is pretty good.
$6.
Now, if you notice, it's got the wrong icon on here. You'll see it's like plus sign plus $6. Well, this plus sign doesn't have anything to do with it. This is actually the die
cargo
upgrade action.
You have to do it on the industry or industrial board.
Right over here.
Yeah.
So and then all of this iconography over here, 2 victory points and this ability, all of that is on the other side. So you really don't have to actually read that. You'll see the 2 points here and the ability over here. And all of the player boards are the same. There's really no difference between my company and Steph's company.
It's just the cards that you are dealt.
Right, these 2
give you a little bit of variety.
Right. And that covers everything. Oh, I should mention, except for building. I should mention though, if you turn this over, you immediately get a die
and roll it
and
take it,
and then you'll take it. Now, keep in mind, this die changing ability must happen on your roll.
Initial roll.
Which means it's already too late by the time, when you're rolling your 4th die and you don't like what you've got, even if you're on this other side of the board, changing 1 die for 1, you can't change it. If I end up rolling nuke, I'm going to end up taking pollution.
We got clarification on that, so we know that's the correct rule.
100%. So let me turn that back. Finally, let's talk about building. These are the costs to build these buildings. If you're on the full strength side and you want to build a commercial building in this area, it will cost you one less food. Hey, that's great. Now I'm two food and a steel, two food and two steel. Or I can build in any of these sections, well, any of the other two sections at plus $1, just in case I didn't roll what I wanted to roll. I can still build those tiles. Steph would only have the option to follow by building one of these tiles at normal cost.
And then it fills in after that.
I am going to, once all players have resolved the current action, slide the tiles down and draw new ones. So if I took this one, Steph is forced to choose from those or do something else.
Yeah, or something else.
So it is very similar for the other two. A government at a reduced steel cost, or an additional food cost in the other locations. Similar over here, -1 money cost or +1 steel cost in the other locations. That is basically everything to deal with. The rule pamphlet does not include a card or tile glossary.
There is one posted on BGG that you can find.
Yes, and it's got everything in there that you need. I've already got it pulled up on my phone because I know I am going to need it. So that should be all the rules. Can you think of anything I've missed, Steph?
No.
So, whatever I've missed, they will definitely get on the playthrough. Here we go. Well, do I want hats? No, I do not want hats.
Do it.
So I'm going to take
Keep 'em.
one hat.
3 hats.
Then I'm going to roll. I don't want that. That is
Should have kept the hat.
very sad for me.
Well, you could take electric.
I'm probably going to just take this and
It's
like
not the
it.
worst.
It is not great.
Do you want wrenches?
I also don't want that. So ta-da, here I am. I wanted wrenches. Yes. It's amazing that you figured that out.
By process of elimination, alternatively, you might have wanted nuclear.
I could have wanted nuclear because maybe I wanted to do that, but no.
To get a free upgrade, so I better roll some nuclear.
Well, I'm gonna have to decide what to do here.
What gonna do when they come?
Bad boys, bad boys. Here we go. Little quick iconography lesson. This means I can do this up to 3 times, 1 to 3 times, based on the number of dice I have in the area. Game in production line max 5. I see what that is. What are you doing?
Jelfia!
Hey, Jelfia.
You missed our top 10 of June. This made Michael's list.
It did. I hate not getting what I was shooting for.
You can always spend 2 dice to make one.
Nope. I am going to do what I can do. Nope. Wow, I'm thinking about not taking this action and just changing one of the dice. But looking at this, there's nothing I want to take on the electric side, which is making me think, oh, maybe I want to do that.
It's a free food or a free money. But yeah, it might not be worth it.
It might not be. Because I know what I want to do with, I know what I can do with these two, but I'm trying to think about this. This. Is anything giving me money? No. No, it's like pay money, and pay money. No,
You cut the 3 hats and just take $9.
no, I don't need to do that. I'm going to go here. Oh, I can open up things. Did not notice that.
I'd take $1.
How much does it cost? It costs one of each? That's disappointing. Let's see if I go down one of each. And then I take some of those. I could do that. Sure. Let's do that. I'm going to go down to 0, opening this up.
Whoa.
Yeah, I got to do it. I don't have to, but I'm going to.
You got it.
But I don't got to. Oh, I forgot to mention at the end of the game, every resource you can get up here, like I did mention you get points for resources. I did not exactly mention how to get resources. When you flip these over, you see a 2 victory points and 2 victory points over here. What that means, well,
You get
think you get that
upgrades.
Plus, if you can get a resource to the end here, at the end of the game, you are going to get. Oh,
Like-
where is it?
Like 1 or 2
I'm
points.
looking. I think it's 1 point for every resource in this area and 2 points for every resource in that area. But I am looking really quickly here. Do.
Yeah, that's what I
I'm
remember.
not. What?
That's what I remember as well.
That is what I remember when I'm looking for it to see. Final scoring. One. $10 points in total for each. Yeah, I'm not seeing it. Yes, 1 point for the 7. Yeah, I'm fairly sure it's 1 and 2. I'm not finding it right off the bat, but anyway.
You already spent your resources.
Yes, I did already spend my resources. Thank you. I'm going to spend this. So, sorry, you get to take your follow up. You did. I'm going to do this. I'm going to take 2 food, and you're going to do
This.
and then I'm going to go here, and you get nothing. And oh no, I can't do that. Sorry, back this train up. I can't. I was thinking I could do this twice, but I can't. I could do that. And that's not what I want to do. Sorry, backing up. Beep, beep. Resetting my board. Sorry, I can't do that. Sorry, the iconography was throwing me. I still don't know what I'm going to do with this. Is my big problem. That is my big problem. I apologize. I will go here for the 2, and you can do that. I'm going to go here to spend 1 and 1 for as much as I can get because I can't get 8. And now I've got this. Yeah, this. I guess I'll just take an extra food.
Yep.
It's not what I want. That's what I got. And then I go over here and say, hey, I've got
Nothing to do.
I've got nothing. So that is nothing. Take one of those. Is that what you wanted? And guess what? You also got exactly 0 wrenches.
Boo.
And you're getting exactly what I got. Welcome to my life.
I'm gonna change that to a wrench.
Yeah, that's.
'Cause I don't like double.
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to spend my hat
Spend your hat, and that gives you what?
and a resource to get 4 money. I'm gonna actually spend 2 resources to get 8 money, like you did.
You spend 2 resources for 8 money. I can spend 3 resources for this bomb shelter.
Mm-hmm.
I think I'm gonna do that because I'm here, right?
Yep.
And I can't really do. I really can't do anything else because I'm maxed on money.
Right.
And then
I'm gonna take a wrench action,
I'm gonna take a wrench action.
and I'm gonna build the first building for 3 money.
What's the first building?
1, 2, 3. The one that costs 4.
This?
Yes.
Unfortunately, I can't build it now.
Yep. It gives me 1 fewer money, so
I will take 1 steel. And that's it. What are you gonna do with these?
This building and get a steel.
Good job, you.
I wish I rolled nuclear.
Tick tock. Oops. Yeah, it does go that way.
Yeah. And the other, yeah.
All right. Let me take stock of what all is left.
I need lots of wrenches.
Yep. That's not wrenches. Are you kidding me right now?
You're rolling badly like.
Yep.
Wow.
That's horrible. I can't even get my dice upgrade.
No, that's. I thought about doing that, but I better roll a wrench.
I mean, I can spend 6 to. I can get it and then. Oh, I do get it immediately.
You would get to use it this turn, so I'm getting 1 steel.
1 steel. That's coming down. This is coming out. And then.
Oh my god. Did we just lose it? Says we're still going.
So we're still going. I'm going to take these dice, not that die. Yes, this die. I'm going to take this die. Oh, I've only got the game end. And the effect of the structure, I can't really get. So I am going to be done because I don't have anything to activate you.
How much did we lose, Jelfia? Was that your die?
Yes, that's where it is.
Right. Keep. Oh, I want to keep it all. Perfect.
Keep it.
All right, a wrench. It's gonna get me an upgrade. $6.
To a die.
Yep.
Flip and roll it.
Oh.
So you should have 2 nukes.
Yep.
I am thinking about what I want. I can spend this for 1 victory point or just take one of these. I'm just going to take one of those. And then what?
This is a hat.
No, that's a nuclear.
Spending this for 4. This for 4.
Taking a buck.
And then I'm gonna use that a wrench to upgrade
Taking a steel.
my other die. I need points. So this nuke is gonna be a star.
Good, Pete.
Spending this and this for 4 points. And then you get something.
I get. Was it here?
There.
Oh, that here.
Hey Pete.
I am taking food.
And I need what?
Yeah, I can't get anything for the next thing.
I'm just gonna take a money.
And then you get them back for activation.
Yep. Okay, so I got to do this. Spend a point to upgrade this.
Seems really good.
And then this.
No, that's what I had.
I guess this is what I'm doing. 3 of these. 1, 2, 3.
All right, that's that.
Yep.
TikTok. How about this? There's my wrenches. Finally, I can roll them. I will actually keep one of these and roll this one. And another wrench. 1 and 8 is 9. Yay! We like that. I am spending 3 coins for. Actually, I'm going to back up what I did there. For a furnace. You did what?
Steel. Got it. Yep. I did.
Gonna go here and spend 1 of each to flip one of these.
1 money.
And then I'm gonna go here for 3 money.
1 steel.
Grabbing. I have to put them from left to right.
Doesn't really matter though.
It does matter.
You can activate them in any order.
I need this open.
Oh.
And I can't buy it. I can't buy the thing I wanted. I wanted something. I made room for it, and then I found out how I can't do it. Let me think here. Well, I guess I'll just have to take what I get. Okay, and you got something?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, this comes out. Then I'll take these and get nothing for it. And then I'll take these and I get a bunch for it. I am going to get 2 things. Here, I'm going to spend 1 and get 1 victory point.
Yep.
Now, your turn.
Wow.
That's a lot of nuke.
Keep all this.
All of it.
No. This. No.
Whoa, take your 2 nukes.
Doing it.
I see that.
All right. Going to get money. Spending 2 of this for 8 of this or 7 of this.
I will take 1 money. Yeah, that's what I did. And then
Thinking. I need a couple rounds of food or food.
so you did that twice.
Yeah.
I will take 2 food. And a food.
Nothing allows me to actually recycle, so I have to take the action too. So 1, 2, 3. Let's go. And that's going to be a wrench. And with the wrench, I will get a building. This was not my plan at all. Mistakes be made.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna spend a food. No.
I'll spend 3 for the cheapest one.
I will check out what the bottling plant does.
For every clean up nuclear, you will get that resource.
You said that before, but I didn't quite get it.
Okay.
For everyone you have that is flipped over.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not exactly what you said. How many is the max on that conservatory? Max 5? I think it's max 5. It may be too late in the game for that. Yeah, it may be too late for that, but I'm not sure. I'm also going to check out my car. Oh, the card is not in here. So I'm not exactly sure what I'm allowed to take with this. I'm willing to play it however you decide.
I mean, I assume you have to you get to reactivate a tile. I mean,
Just reactivate it as if it activated, like this would activate one time, not 2 times, obviously.
right.
So it would be a 3rd time if I choose to do it.
Yeah, that's how I would do it.
Got
Because
it.
that's the only thing that makes sense.
That's the only thing that makes sense. Well, I mean, I might as well go for some kind of points, right? Well, I mean, I've got this beautiful bomb shelter here. It's to my benefit to not even mess with them.
It's the bomb.
It is the bomb. Sure, 4 and 1. I'm gonna get the bottling plant.
These come back.
I don't like any of them.
Okay,
I don't
then
like
just
any
take
of them. I'm trying.
Okay.
I'm just gonna take one steel.
Yep.
I mean, it's really bad.
Those are mine. Can do this.
I will then change these. I don't like any of. Oh, and then the hazmat center. It's also keying on recycling. That's great.
Oh, that's a good one.
Not for me.
All right, done.
Not for me.
Hey, board gaming crew, thanks for that rate of 5.
Hey, board gaming crew. Oh, TikTok.
How's everybody doing?
And a wrench. Well, no, don't put it there yet. What else do I want with this mess? Sure, I'll need a hat.
What were you playing?
And a wrench. And my final roll. Sure, I take it. Nope.
Oh, we might play Tacta next, but the internet's or the Twitch has been really wonky, so
We might just call it.
yeah, it's not been good.
Knowing that I have nothing but junk in front of me.
Yeah, Twitch booted us twice.
I will go here and I will spend 3 coins and 2 food to take this top one.
No.
Oh, no, you wanted it for 2 points a shot. What do you want?
I'll buy the middle one for 4 and 1.
Now we get some fresh ones. I then do this to spend 2 things. Which 2 things? 1 and 2.
Thank you.
To get 8 resources.
$1.
$1. I could see, and I've got this. I will do this instead. Time to go here for. I don't need the cleanup. Don't really need the victory points. I will take 2 food.
I'll take the point, whatever.
And then go here to spend 3 and 2 for this windmill. You want any?
I took a steal.
Got it. This goes out. I pull these back. I've got 2, and then these do nothing for me. So I am going to get 1 victory point. And two of these. Oh, I can take these in any order I want. I'll take that to get the steel that will give me yet another point. And then for my last trick, doing that.
Did you advance the timer before your turn?
Yes.
Okay.
I thought I did.
I don't know. That's why I asked.
I thought I said TikTok.
Okay.
Fairly sure I did. If not, well, then we're just going to go into bonus play.
Wrench, nuclear. Sure. That.
Someone go back to the rewind.
This.
Yeah, open up my boards for points.
This.
Okay.
Spend the hat.
Here is your pollution. Would you like it?
Yeah.
Spend your hat.
You do it.
I do it. This, and I'm gonna take. I'll wait till you're done.
8 money.
You're taking 8 money.
Yeah.
I am going to. If I spend all this, I get 2 and that. I often have one of those, and I can't usually do anything with it. But now I also don't have much reason to go here anymore because I've maxed out all my things.
Yeah.
So what to do? Take a buck. Looking at the other tiles that are available. Yeah. For 3, I'll take this.
This. 3. To upgrade this.
I get a food.
And this. We're gonna do 2.
You get a food.
1, 2, 3. And do this.
Nice.
And this is gonna be a wrench.
Thank you. 6. No, I can't get any tiles.
And that's gonna also be a wrench.
This wrench.
Turning 2 food into 4 points.
All right, sounds good. 2 go here. This goes here, this goes here, and this goes wherever you want.
Yeah. 1 point to upgrade this.
TikTok.
And this will be 1 steel. And this will be 1 steel. I did this goal.
Good job. Well, that's end of game.
It's not.
Reveal when you have 10. Oh, okay. Good job.
I did it.
A TikTok.
Yep.
Sort of like these. All of these. I don't like that as much. I'd rather have some paths.
Looks like wrench.
Looks like wrenches all day long.
Yeah.
Looks like 2 wrench, 2 nuke. Hey, let's take 2 nuke. I don't mind that necessarily. I'm going to go here for 6 coins to get another die. And it's a wrench. Did you get your thing? I'm not sure you did.
I guess I'm spending 4 money for that cheap tile.
Cheap time coming up. I need lots of upgrades because we are close to the end. We are very close to the end. I'm going to go here. I actually do need dollars. I'm going to need 1 of each to do a flip, though. So 1 of each. Actually, I could. Yeah, it has to be 1 of each. Did you do something?
Yep.
Good. I go here and take 2 iron.
I took 1.
Hmm?
I took 1 iron.
Good. Flipping over my player board would be worth 2 points.
You don't have $6.
That's what this is for.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I think I will just go here and collect 2 more iron.
Can't do anything.
I will go here. And take. What will be the big money? Now I can flip another thing. Flipping these things is 2 points a shot. This one. Just in case. I doubt I'm going to make it up here, but you know. just in case.
And you took the tokens for these dice?
Yeah,
Cool.
those are there.
Cool.
I just did it.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'm going to put 3 dice down here.
Yep.
I'm going to put 2 dice where I want them. This is clearly going to be one of these flips, and then I've already got a flip, so that's that. I'm going to get one thing and a victory. Well, let's do this one first. Oh, I wanted the dollars. That's $2. I can do this one time. $2 and 1 gives me 2 points and a food. This gives me 1 of something and a victory point. 1 of something and a victory point. This I can spend 2 of these for 2 points. Already did that. I can't do the other ones. That's all of those. That looks like a lot of energy. That's like well, you get one of each.
Right.
A lot of energy.
Gonna take $8.
$8. What did I do my last time? Oh yeah, I did another flip. What am I doing on that? And spend 1 for $2.
Thanks. Want the rents. I'm gonna take 2 food, and then I'm immediately gonna spend 2 food for 4 points. Cause why not? All right.
I am still trying to catch up.
Okay.
Take 1 and then take 1. All right, I've caught up. Now you get these 3.
Yeah, basically this one and 2 lightnings with the gets me 3 of these, and I get food, and I get 1, 2, 4 food, and I get 1 more food.
TikTok last turn.
Yep.
All right, see what I'm going to keep out of this. This should be no problem.
No problem.
No problem. And that should be no problem. My problem comes if I accidentally roll a nuke. Yeah, I'm worried about rolling a second nuke. Ooh, that's bad. I have to keep 1. Well, that's the next nuke. I am going to change 2 things into 1. Maybe not. Because that is how I get those things flipped. My problem is that I can't get both of those nukes to flip. Not that I have to. Not that I have to. I don't have to. All right, placing a hat, lowering by 1, flipping something over.
I'll spend 3 and 2. Sure.
Second verse, same as the first. That is spending 1 and 1. Flipping this over.
Okay.
Food and food. Thing is, I don't have food. I could go get some food. It would give me a victory point. Because I would have 2 dice there. I would have to go here. No, because then I would only have 2. I would only have 2 food. I'd have to use a nuke there and a nuke there, and I really can't go anywhere with that. And I won't be able to. I won't have the 1, 2, 3 iron to spend unless I go there a few times. So as much as I want a new tile, I don't think it's worth it. There for 2. Now I've got plenty.
Interesting. Actually, I'm going. Did you take your action for that die?
Yes.
I'm gonna buy the most expensive one.
This?
Yes.
Wow. Maybe I shouldn't have done that. I mean, I had to go there though for
Yeah.
steel. Sadly. And then I think 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm like trying to squeak out 1 more extra point. Because the coins won't do it. Oh, I'm 1 coin short. I'm not going to be able to do it anyway. I'm not going to be able to do what I want anyway.
Not for me.
And so here.
Oh, stupid hat.
So 1 and 8's 9. Oh, still not going to have it. Spend, get. Yeah. Doesn't matter how I do it. I can't get above the edge on any of this stuff. I don't think I get anything for the victory point resource being up there, do I?
I don't think so.
I don't think so either, but
I will get a turn, so you might get to push things after the fact.
that's true. You're right. I should count on that. I should have counted on that and did not. I think I've already pretty much made my bed. But you're not going to go to this spot, so I probably shouldn't have done what I did. Too late. All right, take my things back. Two of them definitely going down here, two of them going here, and one of them actually I can do this because that does get my two dice. So I did not get these. I should have gotten these because I'm flipping both of them. Getting one and a victory. Spending two for two victory. Oh. Ah. Spending one and two for one and two. Getting, already did this. The only thing I'm close on is dollars.
Done?
Yeah, I gotta be.
No.
You gotta keep something.
Okay.
There's your,
Work with this.
there's your jump.
Thank you. This is getting rid of those. $6.
I am gonna take two food.
This is going on the wrench space, which will be
Victory point.
actually first I'll do the
See your tiles.
first I'm doing that to get one of these.
You could
And then I'm doing the wrench.
anywhere.
To spend 2 to get 4 points, because why not? Then I'll go to the wrench because
Here?
yeah,
Okay.
I don't know why.
I don't know why either, but
Hold on. Just make sure. I really want to go here.
you can't. No more spaces.
Ugh. It's terrible. Could upgrade the board. No, I don't have money. Get a tile. Can't get a tile. Hold on. I might not go there. Sorry.
fine.
I can't go there. I'll have to go to the hat. Please move the hat. Me to the hat.
This?
Yes.
To here?
Instead of whatever you took for that.
I understand. I'm already on it.
Two, three. There's nothing I can really do.
Okay.
If I spend goes there, and I can do Um, sure. I'm just gonna do that. Whatever. Whatever.
All right. Did you take your things down here?
Nope.
No. But yeah, do your turn. You don't need my help for that. I thought you were all done.
That's it.
All right. I believe that's the rule that's left out of the rule book is the resources being worth 1 and 2. And I don't think that's a resource. So I think it's just
I don't think it's
so.
a resource. Yeah.
How many victory points do you have in your warehouse?
13.
15. Do you have any resources at the top? You have, I assume that is 3 points. So you have 16 now. We have game end tiles. I've got 1 for 5.
I got a total of 10 points.
26 to 20. Points for upgraded boards. 14 for me, 34.
12.
12 for you, 38. Government grant card. I have 5 of these. Big surprise. You got yours for 5, 43. Cleaned up pollutions. I have 5.
6.
And no minus 44 to 49. Steph wins.
44 to 49?
Yep.
Wow. That's pretty close.
Yeah.
I was getting a ton of food like during my production at the last round.
Mm-hmm.
I got 8 food.
Good.
It's interesting. I wish I had another round.
Well, we have an extra round.
That's true. We might have had an extra round
Good.
already. I don't know.
You said, "Hey, have we played it?" I don't know. I thought I moved it.
You probably did. I just wasn't remembering.
I don't know. I
But
can't tell
yeah,
you.
it's a pretty cool dice game if you like kind of a smaller engine building game.
Yeah.
Um,
Now the box time says 1 to 2 hours. I don't think it took us an hour to play that. So.
well, plus rules, it was probably about an hour to play.
So even second time through, it holds pretty good to its box play time.
Yeah.
So.
And give or take an extra round that we might have done that. I don't think we did though.
I don't think we did. So that is Manhattan Project War Machine from Grail Games.
Nice.
If you enjoyed this teach and playthrough and you want to see more just like it, come join us on YouTube. Just search for Board Gamer Steph. Or even better, you can join us live on twitch.tv/BoardGamerSteph, where we stream live every Wednesday and Sunday night at 5 p.m. Central. And we stream 3 games or more every single stream. So come join us on Twitch, where we play all the games.
And for those on Twitch, we'll be right back.